I don't think the Abrahamic God exists, but I'm looking at the character of that God as revealed in certain texts. I mean, let me ask you a question that might bring this to bear in a way that's more interesting for our audience than you and I talking about epistemological frameworks and stuff. Do you think it's okay for men to beat their wives?
To beat their wives in what sense?
To hit them with their hand in a way that makes them feel pain?
With their hand?
Hmm.
Leaving marks?
Leaving marks or not leaving marks?
Leaving marks or not leaving marks? Well, I would actually say
It's
that
it's
the
appalling that
fathers.
you need to ask that question, by the way.
No,
Massive
no.
fail there. Massive.
According to you, according to your own
Yes,
subjective
according to
analysis,
my
sounds nothing.
subjective view, and I suspect the view of every person who
Do
cares
you
about
still
any
want
other.
me to answer, bro?
I do in a minute, but when I finish roasting you on this, according to my subjective view and everyone else in the chat, the fact that you had to clarify whether the man is leaving marks on the woman he hits or not is a major, major fail.
I know, but
Major.
I have a lot of
Okay.
more questions I need to ask before
Okay.
deeming it all right.
Okay,
So the next question
no,
would
no, no,
be,
no, no. But before
oh,
that,
all right,
I want
no,
you to
no.
answer. I want you to answer this question: is it okay for a man to beat his wife?
In some conditions, in all conditions, you need to specify, bro.
In any conditions, my friend.
In any condition, no.
Yeah, in any conditions.
No, not in any condition. In some conditions, might be.
What are the conditions where it's okay for a man to beat his wife, please?
All right. So first of all, according to me and according to the epistemic framework that I'm following, you're probably referring to Surah 434, in which it says, "And if they disobey, first advise them, then forsake them in bad." I think it says, and eventually,
right.
if they do not,
If they don't fall in line, that's right. Yeah.
yeah, then
Yeah.
discipline them.
Yeah.
The Arabic word says daraba, which means to hit. Now, of course, we don't take the Quran alone. We, of course, also go to the Hadith. And in the Hadith, we see that this should be done without leaving a mark. We can only hit them with a miswak stick. Are you aware of what a miswak is?
I'm
A
appalled at
miswak,
at
a
this
mis.
excuse making for hitting women is absolutely
Oh, one
disgusting.
second. So could I please finish it and then you give your opinion? So a
Yeah.
miswak is basically like the tooth. It's like a little very thin branch that is used as a toothpick by Muslims. And what else? Yeah. So even if all of these four cases should be done, it is not advised to, but you could, given the fact that the Prophet ﷺ never hit his wife.
That's it. That's enough trying to justify this. I think basically
Trying to.
the argument is basically done because you came on to argue for objective morals, and your objective morals led you to spending 1 minute and 40 seconds defending wife beating. As long as
no.
as long as they weren't marks, and as long as they weren't marks, that's absolutely fine. And I can't condone that. The correct response would be no. It's not okay for a man to beat his wife under any circumstances, regardless of whether there are marks left. That's the only acceptable response to that question, not a load of excuses and mumbo jumbo about other things. Sorry. And if that's where your objective morals lead you, then you need to find better objective morals. Done.